it's your boy Salman back on Gusto News. You know how we do it here. Hot trending, supreme gist for you guys. As they hot, we're talking about supreme gist. We're talking about Ruga today, the red flag boy. Well, you know, red flag was supposed to drop early this month, but unfortunately, due to recent happenings as Davido losing his son, and you know the whole mainstream media being a little bit sad at the moment, he had to postpone this one. Red flags was scheduled to be dropped tomorrow, but I've decided to push the release date for that because this is not actually the best time for its release. I'll announce a new date next week when the whole team has decided. I love you guys so much and I appreciate you all for looking out for me. Well, that was Ruga responding to a fan asking when the release date for Red Flag was going to be dropped. Moving on, Mavens, you know, announced their 10-year anniversary and they will be holding a concert December 16th. They are working with Live Spot on this one. This is going to be a joint effort with all the Mavens signees from Bayani, Rema, Magix, Ladipo, Ira Star, Don Jazzy, Boy Spice, Crayon, Johnny Drill, and DJ Big N. This is going to be a massive one. Well, a lot of people were asking, where's Ruga and why is Ruga not on this project? Well, Ruga said, hey beautiful people, I am signed to Johnson World. Well, he had to clarify that because you know Johnson World is was Johnson World was initially, you know, affiliated with Mavens, being the Prince record label and Don Jazzy's record label, but now they are an independent body and Ruga is their frontline signee. Well, talking about Mavens project, they dropped this recent one after Overdose. They dropped one Damo 2 days ago, and this song has been buzzing all across social media. Each person, you know, delivered their verse perfectly well. It was a nice and blended, well blended musical masterpiece. Well, Ruga has come out today to say, I'm so sorry for letting you guys listen to so much noise this week. Please forgive me. Red Flag drops November 15th with visuals. Thank you. Well, this just felt like a direct shot to the Mavens Supreme Dynasty, like a straight shot saying, I'm sorry for letting you listen to noise, because we know the two singles that have dropped this week was Mavens One Damo and Loaded by Ashake and Tiwa Savage, and we know these two songs are amazing songs. So Ruga is saying, I'm sorry for letting you guys listen to noise. Well, that was a direct shot at Mavens. Well, Bayani, you know, took to his Twitter to say 35-ish. Well, that was a phrase on his verse in the One Damo track, and then he's saying it's surprising that many people don't know where Don Jazzy and I are on the One Damo artwork. Well, this is the One Damo artwork. You can see Bayani right there. Well, honestly, I can't see Don Jazzy. I don't think he's on this one, but you know, he's saying it's surprising that people don't know where he is. Well, this is Bayani right there, guys. Moving on, he says, them say some people they make noise. Ooh, with the demon emoji. Well, this is Bayani responding to Ruga's Instagram post. Hope we're not sensing some beef on this one. Well, that's that about that. Moving on to Boss Portable. You know, anytime Portable, most times when Portable is on the news, it's for controversial reasons. Well, you know, singer Portable narrowly escaped being kidnapped and killed in Italy, advises his colleagues against dealings with some show promoters. That happened a couple of weeks ago while he was, you know, set to perform in Italy. Recently, he was also on social media, you know, over the controversy of like people bashing his Range Rover rear windscreen. That was a very, very surprising one because he was performing, and while he was performing, this happened, you know, to his vehicle. We saw this video of Portable filming and, you know, angry at people, shouting at people, you know, trying to get to the bottom of it, find out who did this to his car. Well, he went silent for a while, and today we saw Ijoba Danko, who is a show promoter, come out with a screen recording of, you know, a voice call with Portable, where Portable was threatening him and saying that whenever he sees him, something is going to happen to him. He also threatened him that he's going to kill him. They were going back and forth, you know. He said Ijoba Danko should come to Surulere, and if he doesn't die or something like that, he would, like, he's not Portable. It was a very, very, you know, disturbing conversation. Well, Ijoba Danko recorded that and posted it on social media saying, I received a call around 8:45 a.m. this morning from Portable Baby and has declared to kill me any moment from now. In case I'm no more, now Portable Baby don't talk more now. He kept threatening to kill me, making her hear, making her know, making her help, making her know how you go take help me. Then he tagged the Nigerian Police Force, EFCC, and confirmed news. Well, that is a very, very disturbing. That was a very, very disturbing conversation, and we hope everything is resolved amicably amongst Ijoba Danko and Portable Baby. Moving on, we're talking about AG Baby, guys. One of the frontliners for Afrobeats currently. Well, recently we heard where he went to watch a match, Manchester United play live at Manchester Old Trafford. You guys know AG Baby is a big, big, big fan of Man U. Well, he got an official jersey from Adidas, customized, a custom-made jersey, Tio Tequila 1. This was presented to him when he went to watch the match. And for the very first time that AG Baby was going to watch a live match, Manchester United won that one. He came out with a couple of videos saying he has broken the curse because every time he goes to watch Man U play live, they end up losing the match. Well, this was the first time they actually won. Moving on, we saw Adekunle Gold, with in shopping in Paris and London, and then he says, my very first capsule collection with North Hill Paris is now available to buy online. Thank you to everyone that came to see me at London and Paris pop-up. Well, for that one, Adekunle Gold sold out O2 Academy Brixton. And, it was an amazing performance. We had Simi and Davido, perform on that as well. Moving on, he says, now Lagos, get ready for the very best show you have ever seen, December 18th. Well, Adekunle Gold is going to be performing live in December 18th, live in Lagos. You guys, trust me, this is going to be a very, very, very huge one. This is a couple of fans reacting to that one, asking where and how they are going to get tickets and stuff like that. Moving on, today we saw, him on Adeshokwe Live Afrobeats. That's the Afrobeats podcast where he was saying, where he basically told us how he transitioned from Adekunle Gold to AG Baby. Well, Adekunle Gold is a brand, AG Baby is a brand as well. But transitioning between these two brands, he got to tell us the story. He said one day, on the podcast that one day he just woke up and his hair was really messy. If you guys know Adekunle Gold, he was known for two things: wearing adire and also the big afro with the comb stuck in between it. He said just one day he just woke up and his hair was messy and he liked how he looked, and then he decided to keep the look for a while. After a while, he got tired of wearing adire as well, and he just wore a t-shirt and a blue jean to a show one time and added he said he went plain, and then he really looked good, with the messy and everything. He saw how people, were staring at him, and it's like, oh, I look good. He then says another time where he was just standing in front of the mirror, he was wearing a shirt, and then he just decided to pop one button open, his chest became visible, and it was like, make I just knock one chain. They said at that time he had just one wooden chain, he couldn't afford bling bling, and then he wore the wooden chain and he's like, oh nice, this is good, I look good. He just had to work out a little bit, and then AG Baby was born. He said a lot of people were like, oh, you don't do adires anymore, and then it's like, he said on the podcast that he doesn't do things for people, that if he does anything, he has to be very okay with it. So changing from Adekunle Gold to AG Baby was his own personal transition, and not just for the music scene or for fun. But he had this to share on the podcast. You can watch it live on YouTube, get more insight as to Adekunle Gold's transition into AG Baby. Well, that's all I have for you guys today on Gusto News. Stay tuned for more exciting news.